The story of Colombia begins long before the arrival of Europeans. Ancient civilizations thrived in this land. Two prominent groups were the Tairona and the Muisca. The Tairona people lived in the Sierra Nevada mountains. They were skilled goldsmiths and engineers. The Muisca inhabited the central highlands of Colombia. They were known for their agriculture and unique social structure. A key Muisca tradition was the legend of El Dorado. This legend of a golden city captivated the Spanish conquistadors upon their arrival. The Spanish arrived in present-day Colombia in the early 16th century. Their arrival marked a turning point in the region's history. The Spanish conquistadors, driven by gold and conquest, subdued the indigenous populations. Spanish colonization brought significant changes. They established cities, introduced new crops, and imposed their language and religion. Colombia became part of the Viceroyalty of New Granada. This colonial period lasted for 3 centuries and left a lasting impact on Colombian society. The late 18th and early 19th centuries saw a wave of revolutions sweep across Latin America. Colombia was no exception. Simon Bolivar, a Venezuelan military and political leader, emerged as a key figure in the fight for independence. Bolivar, known as the Liberator, led armies against Spanish rule. His victories in battles like Boyaca in 1819 paved the way for Colombian independence. Colombia, along with Venezuela and Ecuador, formed Gran Colombia. This short-lived republic represented Bolivar's dream of a unified South America. Section 4, a century of struggles, civil wars and political instability. The 19th century was a turbulent period for Colombia. Following the dissolution of Gran Colombia, the nation struggled to find political stability. Internal divisions and power struggles led to a series of civil wars. These conflicts, often fought between conservatives and liberals, hindered the country's progress. The Thousand Days War from 1899 to 1902 was a particularly devastating conflict. It resulted in widespread destruction and loss of life. Despite these challenges, Colombia also experienced some positive developments. The construction of railroads and the growth of the coffee industry brought economic opportunities. Section 5, the 20th century progress and challenges. The 20th century witnessed significant changes in Colombia. The Panama Canal's construction in the early 1900s had a lasting impact on the country. Colombia lost control of the Panama region, leading to strained relations with the United States. Mid-century brought about a period known as La Violencia. This era of extreme political violence further divided the nation. In the latter half of the century, Colombia experienced economic growth. However, the rise of drug cartels, particularly in the 1980s, posed significant challenges. The drug trade fueled violence and corruption, casting a shadow over the country's progress. Section 6, Modern Colombia, a nation striving for peace and prosperity. As Colombia entered the 21st century, it faced the daunting task of overcoming its troubled past. Efforts to achieve peace and stability have been a top priority. The government signed a historic peace agreement with the FARC rebels in 2016. While challenges remain, this agreement marked a significant step towards ending decades of conflict. Colombia today is a nation of contrasts. It boasts vibrant cities, stunning natural beauty, and a rich cultural heritage. The country has made strides in reducing poverty and promoting economic growth. However, issues like inequality and drug trafficking persist. Despite these challenges, Colombia continues to move forward, striving for a brighter future for all its citizens.